Next, there's some of London's most iconic buildings, Battersea Power Station, Tower Bridge and the Big Ben Clock Tower. But it's rare that we get a glimpse inside. However, thanks to a photographer from Chelsea, now we can. Plus, we can also take a look inside lesser known but fascinating places like Dead Man's Walk at the Old Bailey. The photographer is Peter Daisley and he joins us now in the studio. Thanks so much for coming in, Peter. Now, this whole idea was triggered by Battersea Power Station, wasn't it?
Well, I'm a born and bred Londoner, and for many years I've lived in an apartment on the Thames between Vauxhall and Chelsea Bridge, very close to Battersea Power Station. And I've seen it ravaged by a succession of property developers who removed the roof and one of the walls. And I was kind of intrigued by it, and after a lot of negotiation I managed to get access to the building for a day and found out really that there is a lot of splendour still left behind. And then the pictures went viral, and it really was just the idea of being able to share my London with other people.
Well, we can see on screen now one of your pictures from Battersea Power Station, and as you know, as described, it's an area that none of us will normally ever get to see. Now, this is all a part of your book, Unseen London. You've brought a copy in for us, just here. I wonder if we can have a look on the camera, and we can have a look at it just there. And you've actually chosen some of your favourites for us as well. Big Ben. Let's start with Big Ben. We can put that up on screen now. How did this come about?
Well, it was part of a series of pictures. We photographed the Whitechapel Bell Foundry where Big Ben and Bow Bells was made, which led us to go up and see what it looked like inside. Quite a fascinating place to be. It was with no hard hats or ear defenders, and it was quite amazing that the bell wasn't that loud. But it's interesting to see that it has a crack in it and a hole that was cut in when it was originally put in. The hammer was too heavy and damaged the bell and cracked it, so it had to be repaired. Oh,
such interesting tiny little facts there. It's brilliant. Now let's look at the one which I think is just incredible colours, and that's the Cross the Nest pumping station. It's beautiful.
Well, it's built by Mr. Bazalgette, and it was a Victorian sewage pumping station, and the attention to detail, it's now being brought back to life again by a group of retired engineers trying to get the colours and matching it all up. And it's just an unbelievable place, not what you expect to find.
Now, finally, let's take a look at the Old Bailey Dead Man's Walk. What was it like being down there?
It wasn't too bad. Dead Man's Walk is very interesting. It goes back to the days gone past where the condemned prisoner would be walking along here, and as you walk in, they get closer and closer, the doorways get closer and closer, and then he would be executed at the end.
It's just an incredible structure. It's a beautiful picture. I mean, did you feel sentimental at all when you were going and taking some of these pictures and being in places where Londoners don't normally get to go?
It was just a wonderful, as I said, I'm born and bred Londoner. I've discovered all sorts of things I didn't know about, and lots of things that just surprised the hell out of me.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming in and talking us through those pictures.
My pleasure.